Hello and welcome to my channel, Cali Legends Media. Before I start, I want to thank everybody that got on the comment section on my last video. I haven't had a chance really to respond because I'm gonna have to take some time to do that. I read through a lot of the posts, and a lot of them aren't just quick answers, you know, or they make me want to say something that's going to take time for me to type it out, and then I want to do several of the comments while I'm doing that. So I wanted to make sure that when I do start doing that, I'm able to dedicate a certain amount of time to that. But thank you. That's the kind of response that I like to see. A lot of different opinions, a lot of different feelings, a lot of different understandings, all put down in there respectfully, where we could talk about it. And I really appreciate all of you who put it down on that comment section. Thank you very much. Okay, so today I wanted to speak on something because I know that a lot of people have gotten out recently that have done a lot of time, that spent a lot of years in the system. And I'm not just talking about 20 years, you know, I'm not talking about a sentence, you know, you get sentenced for something, 25 to life sentence. No, I'm talking about people who spend their lives in the system. I have a homeboy, Capone. He's out now. And last I heard, he was doing well, you know. I'm gonna try to get in touch with him, so see if I could get him on one of the lives, just so he could share a little bit about how it was for him growing up in the system. He's a guy that was in one of my stories about when we had that gang fight in elementary school, and my homeboy Primo, Big Primo, got in a, well, not Big Primo, Primo 2 got into it with this dude and had gotten a bump on his head from hitting the sink. That was Capone, my homeboy Capone from elementary school, that I'm going to talk about. Anyways, what happens is Capone disappeared real early on. He was in and out of juvenile hall and YA. He did longer stretches than the average homies that were going in and out of those places. And basically, if I remember correctly, he went from juvenile hall to YA to prison, and he had spent decades in prison. And he had gotten out. I seen him. He came to my house with my homeboy Checo and a couple other homies. I was sanding a 51 Chevy that I was fixing, and I have a picture of him helping me sand it, or he was down after we were done and he was cleaning the rims. I don't remember, but that's the only picture that I had of him. That one and another one with him and Checo standing in Folsom prison by the weight pile. But anyways, my homeboy Capone, he would come out for like a couple of weeks, go back in, come out for a month, go back in for years. Okay, so I would say he spent the majority of his life in one institution or another, whether it be juvenile hall, YA, camps, and eventually he was in prisons. He did a lot of time in Folsom, in Old Folsom, and Dracula's house. Anyways, yeah, he was there back in the days when that was headquarters, you know. And when a person does a lot of time like that, you become institutionalized in some way, shape, or form. You can't help it. You know what I mean? It's the confinement, the routine. You know, you eating at a certain time, going in and getting locked up at a certain time of night for years and years and years. And a lot of people, you know, but you have to adjust. You don't have a choice. You have to adjust to it. And it becomes your way of life, you know. And I know a lot of people recently have paroled that had long sentences. I think Capone made it out before they started validating homies and giving them indeterminate shoot programs. I don't know. He may have got. I don't know what happened to him in his later years. I know right now he's about 60 something years old, and I heard he moved out of state and that he was doing well. But when you think about all those years, man, being institutionalized, you know, being in one form of corrections or another, whether it's in the juvenile level, youth level, or adult level, you know, getting out isn't easy, you know. A lot of adjustments you have to make, especially the guys that did spend a lot of time in Pelican Bay and Corcoran, you know, in those shoes, under the undetermined law, you know, during that time when they would lock them up like that for decades. You know, that it does something to a person, you know. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just the way humans react to confinement and to routine and to being treated and living a certain way. So I've ran into quite a few people who were in there for 28 years, 35 years recently, you know, just being around and stuff, you know. And they're like, you can't tell that they did all that time unless somebody tells you. You know what I mean? But if you know someone that's like that and has recently got out, keep it in mind, you know, what he must have gone through all those years, you know, under confinement, and what his condition might be as far as what's going on around him. You know what I mean? Some people, after going through that, have trouble meeting new people, going into crowds of people, like parties, or even family events, you know. They feel sometimes out of place, like, you know, you lose some of your social skills from being incarcerated so long, you know, and it becomes a little bit uncomfortable being around a lot of people. They go through different things. So anyways, if you do meet a homie that has been locked up for a long time and was blessed and given another chance at life, make sure you reach out, you know, and ask them if they need anything, how they're doing. You know what I mean? They might need help with the simplest thing, like saving a phone number, you know, with the name or something, you know. Some people, they don't even know how to do that. You know, cell phones weren't even around like they are now for a lot of these people. You know, they might just need something simple like that, some help with a cell phone or something, you know. Whatever it is, whatever situation they might be going through, you know what I mean? See if we could give them a hand. They might need housing or something. Maybe you could help them out. Hooking them up with somewhere that helps people like that. I know Homeboy Industries is one place that helps with housing and stuff. Anyways, I just basically wanted to make a quick video to thank everybody about the comment section that I mentioned when I first began. And just to put it out there about these people that have recently got out and stuff that may or may not have been affected from doing several years incarcerated. And there is such a thing as becoming institutionalized. And basically, I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. Also, I heard another YouTuber got killed. I'm sorry, got unalived. I'm going to have to edit that. I heard that another YouTuber got unalived in Mexico. Yeah, not only him, but his wife. They got him and his wife. I guess she I don't know if it was intentional on her or not, but she got it too, you know. So I guess YouTube isn't only for entertainment. It could be a dangerous place. People say, it's not real. It's just for entertainment, you know. This dude had, man, he'd get hundreds of thousands of views, you know. He's very popular, and a lot of people followed him. But apparently somebody didn't like what he was doing, didn't like what he was talking about, didn't like what he said. Or maybe it was just an individual that he may have upset. So that's the third one that I know of in Mexico. Plus we had this one with Savage Studios that apparently pissed the wrong person off and ended up getting dealt with. I guess YouTube's a little bit more real than a lot of people realize, you know. Everybody says, it's just for entertainment. It's not real. It gets real fast, man. People, there's people that involve themselves with what you're talking about and might take it some sort of way. And then, yeah, it is what it is, you know. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I wasn't going to do a video today because I was doing some research on some other things. And, but I decided I wanted to do this, this video about these guys that are getting out right now and what they might be going through. Because people do become institutionalized. It is a real, I'm not going to call it a mental health situation, but it's a real situation that people do experience after being locked up for a long time. Thanks for watching the video. God bless you. Keep your heads up. Be strong. Stay free, whatever it takes. Be careful what decisions you make. Don't let them end you up the other side of these walls, man. We want to be out here on this side where the free people are out and about doing their thing. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.